Welcome back to Cowfish Koi. It has been a while since I uploaded a video. As you know, the kids have been on 6 weeks holiday. Our priority is looking after Mason. When Mason was age 6, just last year, he was lucky enough to be picked for a football team called Silverdale Swifts. Mason's got a lot of training that he has to do, and then obviously competitions and football matches that he has to enter, and that's been our priority, looking after Mason and taking time out with Mason. I did do some recording before the 6 weeks holiday, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload the videos, and these are from round about start of July, something like that. I hope you like them, folks. Sorry about the delay, and thanks for watching. Problems. What am I up to today? That oyster shower that you've heard me talk about quite a lot. Last week I actually got cloverleaf. I was going to cull it. The skin quality on it was just horrendous, really bad. It was terrible to see it. Its fins was all looked like they were rotting away. Again, water test, nothing. Chatting bubbles. Decided to do a scrape on it while I got it out. Absolutely riddled with fluke. Now I don't know what's going on with all these chemicals that we've been buying, folks, but apart from the fact that we're being ripped off with the prices of them, no matter what you've seen what I've been using on my fish, and nothing is working. I've heard a lot of people put in higher percentage to try and get better results. Some people it's working, a lot of people that ain't working. I ain't going to tell you what I've done with my pond. I've treated my pond 3 days straight. It's looking a mess. I'll flick you around. A lot of you will guess what it is by looking at the foam on the top. I've given them a 3-day dose, them all up and feeding, them swimming about. The water is horrendous. This morning I've stripped that and give that a good jet wash, just with my battery one, so I've been using pond water. Now whether you can actually see the algae, it's absolutely full. Can't get on top of that. I've just ordered some stuff for that. I've just put my Oazi skimmer on there. You can see it's sucking that crap in there already. I've cleaned my Nexus out. As you can see, the water's coming through my 3-stage dechlorinator there through the little blue pipe. I've got that up and running. I've just turned the water pump off to the green filter, so the job now is to get that out there, because I reckon that's full of algae. Plant off Tony Barker. Look at that. You can actually see where it's slightly yellow through the treatment, that is. So hopefully now I've ordered me some decent stuff to try and help the fish, the health of the fish. When it comes, I'll show you what it is. I want to add some Mediclay and see if I can do something that way to help the fish. So what I'm going to do now, because time's getting on and I'll have to fetch Mason later, I'm going to get that pump out and clean the pump. But that oyster shower now is up and swimming about and feeding. I'm just going to try and leave them, let them settle. And see if I can concentrate on getting this water somewhat clean. Just thought I'd bring you back. I expected that to be full of algae, because they have really got it bad. I would have thought the treatment I've put in would have broke all that down. My filter was all blocked up with it. You can probably see it on that pipe there. But as you can tell, that's really clean. Now the reason I've took it out to clean it is because the flow out of that filter today seemed very good. Now that's a 10,000 pump. So that should be flowing out there quite fast, and it wasn't, so that's the reason why I've took it out to clean it. The thing is now, my cage off the end of that has fell back in the pond. I've not got no chance of finding it. Look at the colour of that water. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so I've just got the cage out the bottom of the pond, and as you can see, that is the reason why there is no flow. That's blocked the pipe on the end of the pump. So that cage has done a good job. So clean that up, get it back in, get the water circulating. Just come up with an idea. A little bit of wire, wrapped it round there, hooked it on there, so when I put the filter in there and take it out, it won't come off. It is a bit of a ball out to get it in and out, but you can actually see. I want to take that off again and clean that now while it's out. Well, I've been up the garden for a couple of hours now, and look how that skimmer, I should imagine that's cleaned about 80% of that crap off the top of the water already. I've just got to go and fetch Mason now, and you can actually see the foam on the top, or the froth on the top, it's drawing in. Cracking bit of kit. You see the water now gushing back out there after I clean the crap out of the cage. Got the water to fill up. Fish are swimming around, lovely jubbly, thankfully. Here we are, measuring up. The joists are cut up. Obviously rain on and off. As you know, I've got the sides up. Excuse the washing. I need to make 2 panels for the roof and get them up. I don't think I've got enough lath to do across, so I'm going to make the square frames up first and see what lath I can use out of the ones that are already up there. I've built the first frame. I've not got enough timber to do that side and that side. I even got enough laths to go all the way across there to match the other one. I ain't really too bothered. I've just spaced them out, just about to get the net on. I've had to improvise with this timber here off my grandson, Blaine. That's treated, that'll be fixed to this beam across here, away from the water. And obviously I can't treat none of the timber, so it's going to have to go up as it is. Should last a fair few years anyway. So I'll get the net on now, get this one fitted up, because now I've took the roof out, I don't know whether you can see, it's bowed in slightly there. I had a bracing on as well to hold it, I've took that out. So I might have to put that back in just to bring that post back in. It's just a struggle on your own. But it is what it is. I'll crack on, get this panel up and then make the other panel. But it's to do with the tell by the sky, it's how looking the best. So I'll crack on and get it done. Wish me luck with this one. Here we've got a piece of string attached to the top beam. That's pulling that post in. I've got a plank on the top of there to try and rest the frame on top. I've clamped a batten across there again to hold the frame on top. If I've got my measurements right while I get the screws along there. I think that's going to be fun. The one this side, when that roof's on, is going to be even funnier. The frame's down there, you can see the frame by the white chairs, ready to go up. I'm going to get it up, get it in place. As you can see, chatting bubbles again. I've decided to lob that on the top rather than struggle trying to get it through that gap. I'll just go round. As you can see by the edge of the pool, all I've got to stand on is them little coping stones, and hopefully it'll balance on that timber and the one on the other side until I get a screw in. I've pre-drilled them. I've even got the screws. I don't know if you can see the screw there, ready to go in, them all the way across. Just have my measurements and right. I'll show you when it's fitted. Bit of fiddling and fettling. bracing across there. I've took this one off now, it's all fixed in. I'm happy with that. I'll get on now and make that one, and I'll get back to you in a bit. Here we have panel number 2. There's an inch difference at the square. That length there is an inch longer than that length there, and I think that's because I judged that post on the guttering down there and I brought it too far this way. But it is what it is. Just get the net on now and get it up. It's just trying to start to rain now, so I'll crack on and get it up. Show you when it's done. Oh dear, it's just starting to rain. Don't think you can catch on camera. Not the best thing I've ever done. You've got to manage. Ideally, I wanted to push the frames up that way because the net's folded over the top. So when you push it from the inside like that, it keeps it in. Because I've pushed it down like that in place, it's pulled the net up. But which you're going to have to do. It's a trouble when you're on your own, struggling. But it's done now, that's that side. I've got to get that post down there, and then hopefully the big triangle out there, I'm hoping I can use that wood to box that side in. Just got to take that plank down there now, that bracing. It's all nice and solid. I've just come into check the filter and noticed that the dreaded pump ain't working right again. So what I'm trying to do now, just turn it off and let the water backflow. Turn it back on, see what happens. I'm feeling as rough as anything. Look at the algae in that. So I've just turn the flow up to 100%. I've run this on 60%. And you can see the algae, it's chuffing up, so obviously it's blocking up with algae. So what I'm going to do, turn it off again. Sorry about the glare, folks. Put it back on. Oops. Got the flow back. You can see the amount of crap is chuffing up. That's what's blocking the pump up. Just keep an eye on it now, keep the flush while I'm in there. You know, I've been having trouble with the bacteria for quite a while. Thought I'd got over it over the winter, which smacked me back in the face again. My oyster shower that you've heard me talk about quite a lot. What I decided to do, set this vat up, put acroflavin in it, and just bathe him in that, because the skin on the fish was terrible. It was really bad. I did buy some clove oil. I should have called it clove leaf in the previous video, to put him to sleep, because my belief is when you've got one fish with continuous problems, you're best off culling that fish so as not to pass it on to all your other fish. I've seen it happen so many times over the last 12 months. Terrible. But what's happened is I've gone to bed. As you can see, I put a net over, put the treatment in, left him in there. He was there all day while I was doing these roof panels. Missy got up next morning, put the washing out, and it was over there. So you see where that tub is there. He jumped out that somehow. He ended up all the way down here on the grass. Now, he hadn't been there long because he was stiff, his eyes was fresh, You can always tell when a fish has been there a long time by the eyes. Well, any animal really. But what I've done is now I've put that Mediclay and I've also bought me some sorry about the camera work, folks. I bought me some of that just to try and give these fish a bit of, I don't know what it is really, like protein and health. It's supposed to be really good for the health of the fish, so I thought rather than keep putting these chemicals in to try and cure it. Obviously that's still on the boil. I thought I'd try and do it the other way around. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that if you call it a 3-step coacker, that was out of somebody's garage, that was. But that whitefish there, that was one of the young ones that I reared years ago. That was pink and raw. It's here now, look, there's 3 spots on it. He was all pink and raw, and now his flesh is looking lovely. The only trouble I got now is a bit of carp pox, which I think that's just the temperature changes. I've heard a lot of people saying they've got the heating on and it's June. But, I've had the skim and I've just turned it off just for now. I've had that on, you can see the crap in it, and it's cleared the water lovely. Thankfully all the fish at the moment I'm doing really good. What I'm going to try and do a bit later, I've got to remove that post, obviously I've said before. Take the 2 beams down, one's got to go across there, the other one across the guttering. But what I've realised is I've got to get access. I'll take you over. I've got to try and gain access to this guttering, because we get a lot of this, we call them helicopter seeds, off the tree over the neighbour's garden. So what I've got to do is this triangle here, I've got to have to do it so I can lift it up to get access to that gutter to clean it out. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to use the old lath. If I can't use the old lath, I'm going to do the same again, the 2 big squares. Well, it'll be a square to that square edge, then obviously just a little triangle up that corner there. I might not need it once that's built, because it's taking to get through there, but we'll see. I know, I've still done that little square for there, have I? Just to make them match. So my thinking is now I'm going to get a piece of timber that's going to go off the post from behind, underneath this triangle here, and fix to this beam to support this panel here. Now I was going to use the other panel from the other side to make these triangles if I've got enough, but the screws are coming out the timber, so I reckon it's too rotten. So if I've got to buy new lath, I'll have to build 2 new squares like I did before. But obviously I can't use the treated timber. So yeah, I'll try and crack on with this. I'm still going to take this down now and put that bracing across there. So we'll crack on with that and show you a bit later. So I've just got all the tools ready. As you can see, I've cleaned that vat out. It's just drying off over there. Clean my skimmer out. That's back on. Just got my tools out, ready to start that. I've cut that piece of timber. That's the support for across the top. And you've guessed it's pissing down. I can't believe it. It is what it is. I'm going to have to put it off for another day.
Okay then, I bought some Mega Monga mix off Vince and Rick. I made me a mix yesterday. Like I said, I'm trying something different for my fish. I'm just standing in here. I left them soaking last night. Sod's law, because I put the camera on. There's some away. But I'm hanging round the island coming back, look. looking absolutely great. I've got none at all now soaking, clammed up or nothing. So I'm just about to give them the first. And Vince, you're right, it does stink, mate. Mega Monga mix. First trial, see what happens. You don't realise how good I feel about seeing them fish swimming like that. I've lost a lot of fish. I've wasted a lot of money on treatment, and hopefully this time I've got on top of it. And as you can tell by the way they're feeding, they're enjoying that Mega Monga mix. I'm going to stink of garlic for I don't know how long now. But cheers for that, lads. A little update on some of Mason's fry. The Tanchow, one of the fry. As you can see, I'm just going to give these a dabble, see what they think. The old Mega Monga mix. Busting. Well, I really don't know what's going on in my pond. As you know, there's no chemicals in it now. You can tell by the water quality there, it's beautiful. I found a small fish yesterday when Pete was here, West Bronchi, hiding in the crease of the liner there. Got it out to have a look, seemed okay, swimming around feeding. If you don't like this sort of thing, look away. But I've lost another one. I've got to be honest with you, the amount of money it's cost me over the last 2 years, and I really don't know what more to do. I really do.
Hope you've enjoyed it. Please share it, subscribe if you don't mind, and as always folks, don't forget to polish your thumb. You know you want to. Until next time. What would you like for Father's Day? I said, well, won't mind a show from my pond. Look what we got you, Dad. I was chuffed as hell. Oh, check this out. Yes, be careful what you ask for.